falsely accused, it's already been noted in the court system. And because it's already been noted that these here charges were false, well, I'm not going to answer to people abusing and accusing me of doing bad shit when I'm not out here doing anything wrong, but I'm being falsely accused. So I'm going to let you listen to the audio recorded hearing that took place. I was, again, falsely accused of not changing my address to the court, okay? And so with that being said, I already showed proof that I provided information and a mailing address to the court. I did that in May of 2021. I submitted it to the court as well as to Amy Davis. I have the copy. I already shared it with everybody here. And I'm going to share it again. But the fact is, I had to go to this WebEx stupid bullshit court appearance over the phone. And I don't agree with all that stuff because it's really not ethical. And due to the fact that I have a pacemaker, I was getting anxiety talking to these people that have done me wrong. I cut it short and I made them aware at the end of my conversation with the court that I was ending the call due to my pacemaker. Well, I have a pacemaker due to a heart condition, right? So it's my right not to be violated. Here you go.
You're unmuted. Kimberly Crossan House.
Number 21 CR 319. Attorney Vincent Illuzzi on behalf of the state. Ms. Crossan is open. All right. Good morning, Ms. Crossan. This is Judge John. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Your Honor, but before anything else is proceeding, I would like to note to the court, I have filed judiciary misconduct against every single judge in the state of Vermont due to this right here, this today's court conference, due to the fact, and there's a request for investigation through Washington, D.C. against Vincent Illuzzi. I have requested for over a year and a half. I want to know where all the emails that I sent to this court have disappeared to. I want to know why I have continuously requested for him to be removed, conflict of interest, change of venue, and nothing gets answered to. So with that being said, before anything is heard in this court, I make everybody aware I have filed again conflict of interest, change of venue, request to investigate T.J. Donovan, Vincent Illuzzi, all judges and court staff for the frivolous prosecution, malicious prosecution, and false charges that keep on being brought up against me with an attempt to silence me and my daughter due to the court filings, federal court, Vermont, Maine, and Washington, D.C. I'd also like to know, where is my court-appointed defender? Where is the information that I've been sending to the court to verify that this here should not be taking place right now? The fact is, I sent in a change of address. I sent in a copy of that email today verifying I sent the court-appointed pretender, Amy Davis, a copy of a second mailing address because I had a restraining order against my perpetrator and abuser that brought on all these false and frivolous charges that have led to the judges being requested to be investigated by the D.C. investigators, U.S. District Attorney. And that was filed May 12, 2022, notarized 16 statements, $94 in postage. I think you all better be thinking about what's brought this court hearing on, and I make it known that this call is being shared to the general public because I should have never been falsely arrested. My daughter should not be involved in the no contact order. This has been a setup. And I want Vince Illuzzi off this case immediately. He is under investigation requested in Washington, D.C., as well as I have filed further injunctions against all of you in requesting protection from abuse and harassment against all of you for all these frivolous charges and malicious prosecution. And I don't know why you all haven't received a copy of that, but I have the copies of the emails confirming that you've received this information.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Crossan.
You're welcome.
So the first question I have for you, is you indicated you were asking about the public defender, but you're representing yourself.
Because they never replaced the court-appointed defender. Joe Benning was a conflict of interest. Amy Davis was a conflict of interest. And Laura Wilson is a conflict of interest. Amy Davis excused herself, requested by me. I asked her to withdraw immediately back in 2021. So Vincent Illuzzi has a history, and I have the records and dockets right here. If I was on camera, I'd be able to share them with you. Vincent Illuzzi has a habit. He's an habitual offender of hiding information. He has hidden my address in cases since 2006. I have verification in a DCF case that he lied, aided, and abetted in an organized conspired crime, and that there is why I've requested, and that there is why Laura Wilson, knowing that she's an advisor to all of you, that she's on the Board of Appeals, Vermont Federal Court, New Hampshire Federal Court, you all are conflict of interest. You all eat dinner together, you went to school together, whatever you did together, you know each other. You're all a conflict of interest to me. And the general public, for that matter.
Ms. Crofton?
Yes.
Ms. Crofton, the question I have for you is, do you wish to have representation appointed for you?
Yeah, non-biased, nobody that's ever had anything to do with you. So, yeah, please do. And I'm going to end this conversation because I have a pacemaker and my rights have been violated enough by Vincent Illuzzi. So with that being said, when you all have a court-appointed attorney for me, I will continue this conversation. Have a nice day.
And that's how that call went. And then my daughter messages me and tells me that they proceeded to put another warrant out for my arrest. So we're going to deal with that. It's already been dealt with through the judiciary. And this new step-in temporary attorney general named Suzanne Young. She's in Montpelier taking T.J. Donovan's place because he resigned early. He abandoned ship. With that being said, I'm going to share this with Mike Doherty. He's with the Vermont Digger at 802-828-3278. Go ahead, folks. Give him a call. Find out why all this shit's taking place and why nothing's being done about it.